This time we have an industrial company that's claiming that the mean pH level of water in a nearby river is 6.8. You randomly select 39 water samples and measure the pH, and you have a sample mean and a standard deviation of 6.7 and 0.35 respectively. You're going to use an alpha level of 0.05 to decide if there's enough evidence to reject the company's claim. Okay, so the null hypothesis is what you want to be able to reject. So we're going to say that the mean equals 6.8. The rejection would be that the mean is not equal to 6.8 because it's not asking if it's less than 6.8 or more than 6.8. We're just trying to reject their claim. We know that the standard error is equal to the standard deviation, which is S equals 0.35. 0.35 divided by the square root of n, which is 39. The standard error is going to be 0.056, 0448, 538. That's our standard error. From there, we're going to find our t-score, which is going to be a plus or minus t-score because this is a two-tailed test because it's not equals. This is going to be 1/2 of alpha and 1/2 of alpha. So we take our measurement, which is 6.7, minus the 6.8 divided by our standard error. And we're going to get a t-score of plus or minus 1.784285142. 1/2 of alpha is going to be 0.025 and 0.025. And if I find the T naught from the tables using the degrees of freedom of 38, oh, the degrees of freedom table doesn't go up that far, so we're going to have to continue with our p-value. Our p-value is going to be equal to 2 times t CDF of -200 to -1.784 with our degrees of freedom of 38, which gives us 2 times the value that comes out of that is 0.0411811923, which is going to be 0.0823638,462. That's our p-value. And our p-value needs to be compared with 0.05, with an alpha level is equal to 0.05, and our p-value is greater than alpha. So that means we cannot reject the null hypothesis. So we fail to reject the H naught. There is not enough evidence to show that the mean pH level is not 6.8. Now we can also do t-test using the calculator. So I'm going to show you that next. If you're doing these on a calculator, you're first going to hit the Stat button, and then you're going to go into Tests again. But the test you're going to pick is called a t-test. And then you're going to use the stats once you're in the t-test. So our mu naught is 6.8, and then it's going to ask for your sample mean, which is 6.7 in this case. Our standard deviation of our sample is 0.35. We don't know the population standard deviation. Our n is 39, and since this is two-tailed, we have to use the not equal mu naught feature. And that's going to give you the exact same p-values as we just had.